Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode.
Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners just like you make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, it's Kimberly, and I am so glad you're here today because we're going to have a talk. I'm going to have some straight talk with you today about you being triggered by others' success. Yep, many of you that are just starting a business, maybe you're getting everything growing, you see someone doing really well and you get this weird feeling, almost like a jealousy, or then you might even start questioning your abilities. I want you to stop that. So today I'm having a talk with you about that feeling of jealousy of others' success in your business, okay? So if you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I have no doubt that this podcast can help you along your business journey. I want to invite you right now, if you're new, number one, to go ahead and hit follow or subscribe, whatever it is in whatever player you're listening to me on. Most of you listen on Apple Podcasts, and I think they just changed the button to, it's like a plus sign and it says follow. It used to always say subscribe. So I don't know what app you're listening in, but if you are in Apple, hit follow. If you're in any other player, hit subscribe, follow, whatever, so that you get notified each week when I drop new episodes, because you cannot afford to miss out on all the insights and tips and valuable information that's going to help you build a successful business doing what you love. And I want to invite you too into my private Facebook group. Did you know that I have one? It's called Women Starting Businesses Doing What We Love. It is an amazing group. There's no riffraff. I've got some really quality, authentic, kind, and helpful people in there that would love to support you on your business journey too. So please click the link below and request to get in. There's 3 quick questions, and we would love to have you. Other than that, I've got some free guides and a checklist for you if you're starting your business to help keep you on track. People love this checklist. So make sure you scroll down below right now, check out the free goodies, get in the Facebook group, download everything. And I'm so excited that you'll be a part of our circle. We are a movement. Do y'all realize that? We are a movement of women building businesses, doing what we love. We're taking control of our future, and it's so exciting. So I'm glad that you are all a part of it. And if you've been listening a while, I want to thank you so much to all my loyal listeners. Your reviews have been amazing. If you've never taken the time to review this podcast, maybe you've been listening for a few months, a few weeks, maybe a year, and you've never taken the time to rate this podcast, would you be so kind to do that now? I know in Apple Podcasts, you can hit 5 stars. Super easy, takes you a half a second, but it helps me tremendously, and it helps them show it to other people like you who are starting and building a business doing what they love. And then if you have 30 seconds to write a written review, that would mean so much to me. I love all the reviews. I do give shout outs periodically, and I would love to read your review live as well. So if you could take a minute to do that, I would be so grateful because it helps Apple and all the players know that this podcast is worth listening to. So thank you so much. Okay, on to the episode. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a great day. I'm back in the swing of things. If you're part of my Facebook group, you probably saw that I had laryngitis for like 4 days. I'm at the tail end of it, so I may have this really cool raspy voice right now. I don't know if it's still there. I can't totally hear myself to tell. It still feels slightly weak, but I had a sore throat for like 8 days and then laryngitis for like 4. Like, what was going on? I'm like, do I have COVID? Like, what is going on? I've been vaccinated. I've already had COVID, but I didn't. It's just something that was going around. My daughter and I had volunteered at a children's museum, and 48 hours later, I came down with a sore throat, and I'm thinking, all those little munchkins running around, I probably caught something from them. So if I sound slightly different today, that's why. I'm just coming out of that. And thank you all for your patience. I know many of you were eager to get our training started. I was helping everyone create a growth plan for your new business. And so we were doing a free training, and I had to postpone that a week. And then I had to postpone the launch of Grow Getters for a week. So by the time you're listening to this, that's all said and done. But I just want to go ahead and thank you all for being so patient and gracious. And everyone was sending me well wishes, and it was just amazing and comforting. And I thought, oh gosh, everyone's going to be so upset that I moved everything. And everyone was just so supportive and wishing me well. So I'm feeling great, back in the swing of things. And today I want to talk to you about feelings of jealousy as you're starting your business. When you notice other businesses becoming very successful or having big wins, it can be a little bit triggering. I mean, let's just be honest about it. Today, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a talk with you. Let's just lay this out for a minute. And I want to give you a few, in fact, 3 points, things that you can think about if you ever get this feeling, if you feel triggered, because it's hard. In our current times right now, we see what everyone's doing. Okay. When I started my businesses 20 odd years ago, I had no idea how much people were making, how many email subscribers they had email, but it was so new. Like, you didn't really know. You didn't know people's revenue. You didn't know how many customers they had. You knew nothing. And in today's world, it's totally different. You are getting constantly bombarded by people telling you, oh, I've got a trick to help you get 1 million Facebook followers. And I have this trick to get 1 million Instagram fans and to get YouTube subscribers and podcast subscribers and how you can make $1 million next year. And it just goes on and on and on and on. And it's like a barrage of this. It's just a constant reminder of how well a lot of people are doing. Sometimes it can make us feel a little less than. And it can actually trigger something ugly inside of us. Let's face it, we don't want to have those feelings. We don't want to be jealous, and we don't want to be looking at other people and then questioning our own abilities and questioning what we said we wanted to do with this business and questioning if we have what it takes. I don't want you ever to feel this way. And so today I want to talk you through these 3 things. The first one is realize that it is awesome news that other people like us can build successful businesses, okay? You know my story. I've built successful businesses. I'm a normal person, okay? Tons of people in our Women Starting Businesses Facebook group that are building businesses and making money. You can go in there, you can talk to people, and you can see. You may be friends with other entrepreneurs or small business owners in your town, in your area. You can see that this is possible. That is the fantastic news. We're not getting into something that is destined to failure, right? That can't be done. It's like, sending the man-made rocket, up to the moon and everything like that. We're not trying to do something that is so gargantuous, okay? We are doing something that is achievable, and you can see it all around you. There's people that have all kinds of businesses, from service-based to product businesses, to mobile beverage carts, to event businesses, to consulting, to fitness coaching, candle making, body products, jewelers. I mean, you name it. They've all had success, most of them, if they're doing it right. So that is the good news for you. Maybe when you feel triggered or you feel jealous, stop yourself and say, hallelujah. this can happen for me too. This is possible. I can build a successful business because she did, because he did, because they did. Look, they did it. They did it out of their home. They did it part-time. They did it after they quit their 9 to 5. They did it with kids at home. They did it. And so can I. You have to believe that. And the proof is all around you. It's all around you that this can happen for you. So if you're ever feeling doubt, change your perspective and realize that it is fabulous news that this is possible for each and every one of us, okay? That's the first point I want to make if you feel triggered. The second point I want to make is that you have something different to offer. You realize that, right? Like you're not really offering the same exact thing. And if you are, I want you to step back, ask yourself, what is different about the way I deliver it, or I create it, or I make it, or I present it, or I price it, or my energy around it? Think about that. If you don't know the answer, I want you to ask someone you know right now. Pick up the phone, FaceTime somebody, ask them, say, what do you think is different about my business? I know, for example, I always talk about them. There's a lot of candle makers in my Women Starting Businesses group, and there's a lot of coaches. There's career coaches, life coaches, fitness coaches, right? And you may be thinking, well, there's a million like me. If you don't know your difference, ask someone you know, what makes it different? Like when you're experiencing it with me, what feels different to you? Maybe they like your energy. Maybe they like your spirit. Maybe they just like you. They dig you. They get it. They can relate to you. Like, what is it? There's something that is different about you. And it may not even be about the exact product or service offering. It may be that it's you that's different, the way you're delivering it, the energy that you bring, right? And you want to leverage that. If you don't know what it is, that's your homework today. Find out from people you know, what is it that made them want to buy from you, right? Or that makes them want to keep coming back. Like, why do they like you? Like, think about the stores and the people that you frequent right now. Just kind of think in your head. Places that you buy from. Maybe there's certain clothing stores. Maybe there's people online that you continually buy from that you just keep going back to. Why is it? Is it because they've made it more convenient? Is it because the pricing is different? Is it because the feeling that they give you? I mean, what comes to mind for me, first of all, like, I don't know why I just thought of this. I guess because I'm around my computer equipment, but I'm an Apple user and I used to be a PC user. I worked at Dell Computers forever. My husband worked at Dell. Well, I shouldn't say I worked it forever. I didn't work at it forever. I worked at Dell for, gosh, I don't even know, 6 or 7 years. I can't remember now. It's all blurring together. And I was an intern and all that. But my husband worked at Dell for 20 years. And so we were always PC users. But something about the magic of Apple sucked me in, like totally sucked me in. And the practical side of me knows that the Apple is the same as the Dell PC. But for some reason, I'm sucked in to the whole feeling and experience of Apple products. I have iPads, I have a watch, I have a phone. I've gotten the new AirTags, the keychains. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. If you're an Apple user, get the keychain. What is it called? It's like helps you find your keys. So for my son, he literally loses his keys like 5 times a day. It's the most annoying thing ever. And he's 18 and now he's going off to college. And I'm like, you have to have these AirTags on your keys because it's awesome. It will tell you like, go left 15 feet because your keychain is over there. Like it tells you, like it maps it and arrows it and tells you where to go. Amazing. Okay. So I am sucked into the whole Apple way because I just love the feeling. Okay. I know deep in my heart, the products are very similar to Samsung and Dell and everything else, right? I love Instacart because they deliver all my groceries. I could probably use Favor or one of those. For some reason, I like the feeling of Instacart and I keep going back and they've been really reliable. And I think about clothing stores that I go to. Anything that you do, think about it. There's a different feeling or experience or vibe or something that you get. And you have to realize that by being you, you're giving off something. Okay. And if you don't know what it is, ask somebody. But that's the deal. is people are going to keep coming to you because they like the way you deliver it. When I was seeking out business coaches, when I first started out this business, I listened to different men, I listened to different women, and eventually I found a female that I really liked. I just got along with her. We were in similar stages of life, and she was a total go-getter and was like sweet and friendly, but yet she was down to business, and I loved it, and I just clicked and I liked her energy. There was a little bit of the bro energy from some of the guys that I followed, and I'm like, I just can't. I can't do this. And I'm not knocking guys. I'm saying the coaches that were guys that I followed. But it was because now there's other men that I follow in the industry that I really like, and I find them super relatable and kind and nice and the opposite of the whole bro culture, you know? So there's something that you're giving off, and I just want you to remember today that even if you're selling the same thing, you have something very special about you and about how you're offering what you offer that people will be drawn to. You have special gifts that God has given you. You know, I always say this. I'm reminding you again that your way is not their way. So even when you see those successful people that are awesome, remember, people still want to follow relatable people like you, because there's the famous people that maybe aren't as reachable or relatable, or maybe they follow both of you. There's enough cupcakes for everyone, okay? Don't you ever worry that they can't buy your stuff and someone else's that's similar, because they can. So just don't get lost in that what you're doing isn't unique. Remember that you are unique and you have something so special to offer everyone. And that's what you need to be leveraging and keep using and keep putting out there so that you keep those people with you because they like you for a reason, okay? So let's review, and I'm going to keep going. So the first one is to realize that this is possible for you by the simple proof of what others have accomplished, okay? This is possible for you. This is good news that they're successful because that means you can do it too. The second thing is to remember that you have something special to give with your product or service that is going to draw people to you. You are offering it in a different and unique way, and you need to be leveraging that, right? I know someone that's starting a business right now, and it's a faith-based business, but it's a food business, but she is putting faith into her Christian faith and really integrating that into her business so that she will draw people that offer this food business in a way that they can relate to and they like. And I think it's awesome, right? Someone in our Facebook group was talking about they're doing an event business where they're going to have a bar, but it's a sustainable business, all right? They're very environmentally conscious, and I love it. I think that's a super great niche and something to leverage, and I think it's genius. And that's what you have to do. You have to remember that there are certain ways about you and beliefs that you have that you need to integrate into your business. It makes you special, it makes you memorable, and it makes people want to come back to you, okay? And the third point about feeling that triggered sense of jealousy with others' success is to realize that your path is your path. You are not on the same road they are. It's like me watching Usain Bolt run and being so jealous and sitting there going, why can I not run 100 miles an hour? Why can I not I stink. I'm never going to be like, what? He has been running his whole life. He has different circumstances. He is way ahead of me. And I'm laughing because I'm not even a runner because my back hurts. I mean, I jog and I walk, but my back's always hurting. So I can't do that. Anyways, I don't even know why I gave that as an example. But it's the same thing with your business, right? If you see someone else that's got this super successful business and they're making, $500,000 a year and they're talking on stages, well, let me just tell you something. They had a whole story to get there. It took them a long time. They had to make the courageous first step to start that business and enter into this. And then they had to improve themselves. Then they had to build their audience. And they had to convert people to followers. Then they had to keep showing up. They had to keep taking action. They had to keep progressing. There's so much that they had to do. They had to tweak. They had to learn. They had to fail and stumble. They had to succeed. They had to do all these things to get where they are today. And you're over here worried that you are not at that stage. Hold up. Time out. You are not even in the same realm that they're in. They've taken a whole bunch more steps than you. So you over here pouting or feeling weird or feeling triggered or jealous about them is ridiculous. They've already had to put in their hours. They've already done this, okay? It's like a big marathon race. They're up over the hill over there. You're still toward the starting line. Why are you comparing? It's ridiculous. It's a waste of energy. It's a total waste of your energy. You could be using that energy to take action right now and move forward with your business. You could be using that energy right now to figure out how and where you could show up so that people know about your business. Because that is the key here. You have to meet people somehow, in person, online, show up on social, show up on your podcast, show up at events, show up at, speaking occasions, like whatever it is, you have to show up. People have to know about your business, and you comparing where you are right now to someone else's way ahead of you point is ridiculous. Your journey is your journey. You have a different set of circumstances. You have a different set of personality traits. It's different genius, because you all have a genius. You have different gifts. You have different energy. You have a different way of going about your business. So stop comparing and realize you're on your own path. This is your journey. This is no one else's journey but yours. And all you need to be doing is putting one foot in front of the other. Keep moving forward, taking strategic, intentional action so that you can grow this business and make money. So let's review one more time. Realize that everyone else's success is proof that you can build a successful business too. Let's get excited about it, okay? Instead of being triggered, be excited, okay? Number 2, realize that you have a different way of offering what you offer than they do. There will be people who will love the way that you offer it, and they will appreciate it, and they will want to be super fans. They will want to keep following you and being around you and buying from you. They will want to support you. People support people. Okay? You have to be a human in this. You have to be you. You have something special. Okay? That's the second thing. The third thing is to remember is that your journey is your journey. Your business journey is your business journey. Your path is your path. You're not in someone else's world. You're just at the starting gate of a marathon. You're just going. You've got the belief, you've got the motivation, you've got the vision, and you have people supporting you. I love supporting people who take action, who are motivated, who don't just sit there, who say, I have a dream and I'm going to go after it. I couldn't be happier and more excited to help you. I want to invite you today to make sure you know the ways that I can help you. If you ever need one-on-one coaching, if you just need an hour or 2 to sit down and knock everything out, I am here. I would love to help you. We'll do it over Zoom. If you are just about to start your business and you are confused about all the steps and you want just like a plan, like an overview and a whole plan of exactly what you need to be doing, boom, I've got the Just Start course for you. You can work on it on your own time. If you've got a full-time job or you are home with kids, know that you can work on this course on your own time and you get access to a free podcast with the Just Start course. Yep, it's the Just Start podcast and it's in there. So you get access to that too. And then the third thing I can offer you is membership into my Grow Getters group. And this is to help new business owners like you grow and make money. So much fun. The doors may be closed when you're listening to this now, but make sure you sign up to get on the wait for the next time that I open the doors to let new members in. I am so excited that you listened today. And just know, if you ever feel triggered, feeling jealous of anyone that's successful, remember, that's just silly. It's just wasted energy and you have so much to give. This is your journey. And I am so excited and honored to be a part of your journey. That's it. Have a great day. Bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com. And yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.